Good afternoon. My name is Julian David Estupiñán. In this opportunity, I have decided to talk about the topic called how people should have the right to of guns. Now, it is no secret that the use of firearms is a contemporary human rights problem of global scope that is rating the most fundamental right of every human being, the right to life. Um, we can see such clear examples in the United States where the figures for gun violence are really worrying. On average, 40,620 people the age GRB firearms in its United States. According to the NGO Every Town for Gun Safety, or 111 people per day. Since since the beginning of the years, at least 17,196 people have been killed by bullets, according to the gun violence archive. Among the victims, 7,626 died during at homicide, voluntary or involuntary, and 9,570 by suicide. There were 45,010 deaths in 2021, including 20,920 homicide, a record high from 2017, 50-114, according to the Gun Violence Archive. Shooting also left people injured. In the past nearly 6 months, 40,247 people have suffered a gunshot wound. But we cannot leave out the children. Children are often collateral victims of stray bullets or a gun found by chance when they are not directly targets, as in the Uvalde, Texas elementary school. In 2022, 647 children were killed by gunfire, and more than twice as many, 1,594, were injured. According to the balance, 140 children under the age of 11 were killed, and 2,898 were injured. Last year, 1,560 minors were killed, and 4,132 were injured. However, if the United States is compared to other countries, the rate of deaths from gun violence is higher, but far from some Latin America nations. According to a study published in 2018 by the University of Washington Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, threat analysis highlight that the rate of gun deaths in 2016 in the United States was 10.6 for 100,000, People higher than rates in countries should at France 2.7, Canada 2.1, Australia 1.0, Germany 0.9, and Spain 0.6, but lower than those in El Salvador 39.2, Venezuela 38.7, Guatemala 32.3, and Colombia 25.9. Given to above, it's clear that gun violence is a daily tragedy that affects the life of people around the world, and can affect anyone. But in certain situations, in disproportionality affects children, community of colors, women, and other marginalized groups in society. Fear of gun violence can also infringe on the right to education or the right to health when to people are afraid to go to school or health centers, or or if TC service do not function properly because of gun violence in the community. Government have an obligation to go to great lengths to protect human rights and create the safe possible environment for the majority of the population, especially for 2000 considered most vulnerable. A government that fails to adequately control the possession and use of firearms in a persistent situation of armed violence could be in breach of this obligation on international human rights law. Thank you.